In this lighting scene, the landscape architect really set up the lighting scene beautifully. I love river birch trees. River birch trees, they're an open, airy leaf. They have a light color bark and a lot of texture to the bark. So they just light up beautifully. The other thing that they did, which is really nice, is they gave us a little more space around the tree. So often you have the mulch beds that are put in incorrectly or they're too tight. This space, they gave us a lot of room. So we could actually pull our lights a little further back. I recommend everybody don't go too close to the tree. If you get too close to the tree, what you're gonna find is you're gonna get hot spots on the trunk. The other thing, as we're designing this, is I don't wanna put the lights right on the tree trunks. I actually wanna come between them. What that's gonna do is it's gonna soften the light. Light comes out of a fixture angry, it comes out bright and intense, and so if I put it right on the branch, we're gonna get hot spots on it. Instead, what I wanna do is come between the branches so it has an opportunity to open up and soften. And again, I wanna be at least 30 to 40 inches off of this tree so that we can get as much light up into the canopy as possible. The scene that this is gonna create in the future is this canopy is gonna become dense. And it's gonna form an alea where it's just a beautiful canopy looking through from our viewing angle right through the river birch trees. This is seen from a multiple different viewing angles, but this is the main one I'm considering. And so I want this archway to be built in here. So I would be looking at least 3 uplights on most of these are 3 or 4 branch river birch trees. I'm going between the branches about 30 to 36 inches off. I might consider hex lenses just so you don't see light source from different angles. Then the next part of the scene that I really want to create is the downlighting. I don't want it to look like 6 trees floating in darkness, so we use hanging lights. A lot of questions that people ask of me is, when do I use an SL13, a 23, a 33? General rule of thumb is if you're under 20 feet, you're using a 13. In this instance, I don't want to drill into the river birch tree. I want to hang it off one of the branches and put it at a spot that will hold tightly for a long time. The 33 I use if it's 20 feet to about 35 feet. Anything over 35 feet is when I'm using the 23. But I want to create some soft downlighting in this area. And I can't get as high. I'm probably only going to be about 15 to 18 feet high, which is perfect for the 13. And I don't want to have real defined circles. Instead, I want that light to dissipate. So we designed the SL13 to give as much dissipation as possible. And I want to keep the light not going into the street in the parking area, which doesn't look as nice, but I want to keep it into the green area and allow them to really light up the bedding and everything else we would want in here, tie the tree in. In this lighting scene, we want to go soft to start with. What I love about the adjustable luminaire that we designed is that I could start off at a low level. Since we're not going that high and you have a lot of space for the light to travel before it's hitting branches and leaves, I'm probably going to be at that 230 to 350 lumens to start. As these trees get larger, I could bump up the lumens and we don't have to switch anything out. The other thing I'm looking for is a lot of dead branches. Fortunately, these trees have been well kept. So we don't have to go and prune, we don't have to clean anything up. This is really set and ready to go for landscape lighting. And this is going to be a dramatic look. As I stated in an earlier video, looking at your viewing angle first, setting the scene of how people are going to see it, making certain that we're getting the fullness of the trees and the fullness of the object lighted properly, and then making certain we're tying everything in together. So the downlighting and the uplighting combination is really going to tie this whole scene together and create a dramatic look inside of these river birch trees.